This may be a reach, but I don't think it is. So I was just at the gym running on the treadmill, right? Afterwards, I took a picture of my time and my distance. For some reason, in real life, it showed time in the full number. Same with distance. But when I took a picture, only showed this. And so I was like, that's a little weird. And then in my head, I have a thought pop up. There's actually no coincidences when we have God. Everything is meaningful and perfect. So the next thought that pops up in my head is maybe this is coded. So I take this and this. So I put the whole thing together and I said, translate that to Hebrew letters. So it comes out with a phonetic transliteration. I'm like, yeah, that's not what I want. I say, no, I want you to translate each individual letter into its Hebrew counterpart and then put it together. So M in me, translate that to M alone, then same for E. Then do that for all of them and translate what it means to me in English. So it does that. We have Mem, Ayin, Aleph, Dalet, Tet, Aleph, Nun, Kuf, Vav, Chet. Then it puts it together. And so, of course, it doesn't mean anything. It's not a Hebrew word, but it can be symbolically or numerologically interpreted. That is a crazy word. So we decode it. Mem, water flow, wisdom, hidden potential. Ayin, seeing, perception, spiritual vision, yada, yada, yada. You can look at the whole list. And so it's crazy because this is what comes out. A door through perception and hidden wisdom reveals divine life through faithful transformation. In other words, entering through perception into divine life, a bridge between heaven and earth. About 5-ish years ago, God spoke to me audibly and said, see the unseen. And I'd been on a crazy journey since then to figure out what it is, and I do understand now. But recently, I was also told again that seeing is not the same as perceiving. We can see with our eyes, but still not perceive the truth. And when you enter with your perception into divine life, there becomes a bridge between heaven and earth. When you see beyond what you see physically, you are able to see into the heavenly realms. The bridge is in you through the Holy Spirit between heaven and earth. I know this is extremely esoteric. It's going to go over a lot of people's heads. I know what he's saying to me and the timing is crazy, but I just want you to realize this. There's never a coincidence when we have a sovereign God who is always speaking. Everything is so perfect and divinely planned. And if you start looking for the meaning in everything, unlike what Solomon says, because at the end of his life he was a cynic and said everything is meaningless, it's meaningless, but it's also extremely meaningful if you're seeing for God inside of it. Start to perceive what's actually there instead of just seeing what your eyes see.